Fragile.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Would you look at that?
So today I got asked if I got any nifty gadgets that were prepper related from Christmas. I have to tell you guys, the girlfriend knocked it out of the park. I gave her some general ideas, pointed her in a specific direction, and she came up with some pretty damn good preps that I think that we can probably share for everybody. So the first thing is that she got me was this Arcturus insulated tarp. It's called where we got emergency survival blanket all-purpose. But I'm here to tell you guys, and I'll throw a graphic up there of what this thing really, really looks like when it's deployed, because it's just too big. It's taking up the whole screen. This is a 60 by 82 heavy-duty tarp. It basically can reflect 90% of your body heat if you wrap it around you. It's waterproof. It's windproof. It's got a 3-layer design. And it does have reinforced grommets. And this is olive green because at some point we may have to be tactical. Guys, she knocked it out of the park on this one. By the way, there'll be links in the description for all this stuff if you're interested. But this one right here, I think we're starting off strong. This was the eye on the prize gift. And baby, I love it completely. This is going into my kit. 100% going into my kit. So, and it kind of goes into the whole bushcrafting thing too, which we'll be covering here shortly. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. All right, so the next thing was, I told her I wanted a little bitty pocket knife, and she found this one right here. This is a Smith & Wesson. They call it the Benji. This is a 2.5-inch carbon steel, or actually high carbon steel blade. It's meant to be a keychain knife, but the interesting thing is it's got a 1.75-inch modified Tonto blade. The handle is G10. Go figure, right? I mean, this is good for, it's like some baby tactical, some survival, some EDC stuff. What I really like about this little bitty knife is that clip right there. Yes, it does have a little bottle opener back there. This is good for my Budweiser friends. But the knife is razor sharp, both front and bottom. And I kind of like the way this blade is honed right here, this little bevel. It's kind of sweet. It open and closes reasonably well. That was just, you have to give it a little bit of a wrist flick, but nothing major. I mean, Smith & Wesson isn't really known for its flickers. But I really like the clip. It's big, it's beefy, it's as wide as my thumb. Yeah, it does the job. And it's not super long, so your knife's not taking up a lot of space in your pocket. Pretty neat little gadget. Definitely enjoy this one, baby. You knocked it out of the park. This is a great little knife. By the way, guys, I've been carrying it since Christmas Day. Not a joke. Okay, so what do we got next on the list here? She got me this. You guys are going to love this. The Bushcraft box set. Holy moly. What do we got here? We're going to turn this sideways so you can read it. Bushcraft First Aid. Oh my God, it's the Canterbury and Hunt PhD edition. What do we got here? We got Bushcraft, the Field Guide to Trapping, Gathering, and Cooking. Advanced Bushcraft by Dave Canterbury. And Bushcraft 101 by Dave Canterbury. So let's go and open it. Let's grab the first aid one. You guys know I love that stuff. You guys know I love the first aid stuff. I'm going to crack this open. I really like this notebook design, like slash feel. It's like a high school notebook. And let's go to first aid. What do we got? Neurological issues. Not a lot of pictures. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got here. We got creating and applying bandages and dressings. Interesting. The front cradle, vital signs, emergency scene. What do we got in there's our dedication. What do we got here? Developing an emergency plan. I like that one. That's what I'm talking about right there, guys. That's what I'm talking about right there. But this is an awesome little kit to have. It's basically the desktop reference for preppers, for bushcrafting, for basic preparedness. This is going to be the magic. This is the magic button, guys. So you've got a kind of like a nice background. You stick it up on your shelf like that. Yeah, this is a really nice one to have. So check that out in the link in the description, because yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. Before we get too deep in this, guys, the one thing that I did not get for Christmas was anything from Refuge Medical. I'm not too butthurt about it, since I pretty much own everything they make, because they're the best damn medical training and supply company on the planet. Not a joke. If you guys want to buy something that's going to save somebody's life, there's a link in the description under stuff that saves you money. Go there, find the code, save yourself some money on the best equipment that could actually save somebody's life. All right, see, what do we got next here? She's just, well, it's not a total winner, but it's preparedness, and they do work. So basically, these are hand-powered, hand-cranked, a package of 2 flashlights. They go on and they go off. 750 lumens. That's right. I'm just going to blind you. 750 lumens. They do have the little solar power thing on there. I'm yet to try it. It does not have a battery indicator on it anywhere. It's got a neat little clip, and but yeah, basically, and it's hard plastic. Okay. There we go. There we go. And a pack of 2. So you'll have a flashlight that will never run out, and they're made by Dynamo. Dynamo. Very nice. Very nice. We'll get the job done. I'm going to put those right back there. And yeah, if you're interested, you know how to figure that out. You know how to do all of those stuffs. Okay, let's see here. What did I get next? Oh yeah, this one was cool. This one was really cool. At first, I was like, this one kind of reminds me of, what's the name of that movie that's out, the series that's out right now about the end of the world and the vaulters and stuff? Put that in the comments. But worst case scenario survival books, apocalypse. So it's very interesting, because it's kind of, do not attempt to undertake these activities described in this book yourself. Boom, disclaimer activated. What do we got here? Contents. How not to panic when you think the world's about to end. How to pack a go bag in 30 minutes. How to apocalypse-proof your finances. How to prep your bunker. Wait a minute. Apocalyptic events. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. How to survive an alien invasion. How to outwit the zombie horde. Defeat a global supercomputer. And how to fight a robot uprising. But I will tell you that after glancing at this, it's like, okay, it's a novelty, right? It's a novelty. Yeah, there's some fun stuff in the back, but you know, the reality is that this has got some really, useful information. How to sneak over a border, how to obtain citizenship. Guys, there's really a lot of good information inside this book. It's surprisingly well written. So if you're interested, you know the deal. She kind of caught me off guard with the next one, and this one kind of came like in a really weird package, so it's kind of unwrapped right now. But she got me this, and if you know what it is, you know what it is. I'm gonna pop this one open. I'm gonna pull one of these out, because these things are semi-fragile. But if you know, you know. That's what I'm talking about. And she did not forget the weights, guys. These are glass. These are 100% glass. So basically what this is this is a fermentation kit. All right. It does have the upgraded lids on it. Means it's got a big, heavy, reusable seal. So you can do that. And then it's obviously got its little top there to vent if you need to. But the fermentation process, you put a little water in there, and the gas comes up through there, and you put it on yourself on a wide mouth mason jar, and you can fermentate some food. Guys, very serious function, very serious, great idea. This was completely unexpected. This was not on my ideas list for her whatsoever, and she knocked it out of the park. So guys, look for that link, because I was looking at it, and it's very, very inexpensive, and you could like ferment your own food. Okay, so getting that out of the way, what do we have, Lex? Well, it looks like we have one more thing on the list. This one was kind of unexpected since you got me a pocket knife already. This is the Flissa folding knife. This one has a 4 3/4 inch reversible Tonto blade. Very nice, very inexpensive, but high level of craftsmanship. This has the black stonewash blade on it. There's no oil on it, so that means that, oh, by the way, it's not going to rust out. Because whenever you get a knife that has oil on it, that means that they're preserving it and they don't want it to rust. And also, this has a wooden handle on it. I love it. It's got a little bitty graphic right there for the mountain or the Falasso logo. This kind of knife is actually good. This is what they call a reverse Tonto, okay? And this kind of blade is actually really good for like hunting, survival, camping, basic outdoor activities. It's a pretty nifty little flipper. It does work reasonably well. Yeah, and it's made by a company called, get that right there, Flissa. So you guys know how to find this if you're interested. I really like it's ambidextrous on each side, and the lock does not get in the way of the blade when you undo it. That's one of the problems that I have with some knives. They make these fancy knives where the lock itself is too difficult to get to without possibly cutting yourself. So very, very nice knife. 4 3/4 inch blades. So yeah. Make sure that, as usual, you guys hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you have not done so yet.
That was easy.
Merry Christmas.